Yeah, basically, obviously we're here today to facilitate a peaceful and lawful protest. We're at Piccadilly Gardens in Manchester. The message we're trying to get out is obviously there's a Section 14 condition being placed on a protest site down at King Street, which is just further down in the city, where there's been a sustained protest over probably 4 or 5 weeks now outside an Israeli store, a shop that sells Israeli products called Kedem Cosmetics. Obviously the accumulation of that sustained protest over 4 or 5 weeks has meant a lot of the surrounding businesses who have nothing to do with either side obviously had a loss of revenue. They've been shutting up shop early. The staff that worked there felt intimidated. Several complaints have come into the police, the council. So obviously the decision's been made this week, obviously having consultation from various bodies to actually put a Section 14 pre-planned condition on that area, which has obviously been done by the senior police officer in the forces, the Chief Constable Peter Fahy. And what they've said is a specific designated protest area for the Palestinian group, which is on Police Street, which is at the junction of King Street. You can still see the Kedem shop, which has been the focus of those protests. But the condition is there will be no more than 10 people at any one time in that designated area. That way we're still facilitating their right to protest, but we're also balancing the right of the wider community, i.e. the businesses and the shoppers, to obviously get the revenue in, get the customers in, because customers at the moment aren't coming in because they feel intimidated by obviously groups of people with banners and flags. They probably don't really know what people are protesting about.
So if the Section 14 is contravened, what actions would the police take?
Well, obviously first of all we don't want to arrest anybody, so we would say to people, look, you're aware there's a Section 14 condition in place on this specific area, and that's why we're here at the moment giving letters out, because the people here might not go down there, they might stay here or they might go into Market Street like we've done with the Walk of Shame, but we're letting people know should they go down there, then they need to know there's a condition in that area, because we don't want people getting arrested. And it's just about working with people who are here to lawfully protest. As police, we're here to facilitate that, we're a public body, and that's what it is. It's all about getting that message across, work with the people that are here to exercise their democratic right, and obviously if they do breach it, then obviously we'll let them know first. We don't want to lock people up, we want them to work with us, and if they get to the stage where we've told people they're breaking the law and they can insist on staying there, then obviously sometimes we have to take action, which is arrest, but that is a last resort a lot of the time.